So the tree of life, first of all, then, is a symbol of connection and unity. And humankind has been aware of this for a very, 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 very long time. Long before the Axial Age, which is the age where all of the major religions were born. So our tree here is that very, very ancient energy. So it's not the biblical Bible, it's not the biblical tree of life or the tree of knowledge, it's not the Kabbalistic tree of life. It is the very ancient energy which we can connect with, that allows us to feel our link to the earth and the cosmos. So also crucially, the tree of life is you, the tree of life is me, the tree of life is us. It is us, it is you, it is me, it is we. So it's basically the principle of unity consciousness. So originally this was the goddess. The knowing of union was the original conception of the spirituality, which we now call goddess worship, I guess, was about the union, the unity of life. So I've been playing around with this. So we have the individual and the cosmos, we have body, spirit, we have being, doing, we have left, right, we have male, female, we have masculine, feminine, we have mutable, eternal, we have light, dark, up, down. So all of those things which we call duality are in fact unity. There cannot be one without the other. So this is where the tree of life comes in. The tree of life, when we connect with that energy, which we're going to do in this meditation very shortly, is to connect with unity and feel duality and separation dissolve and melt away. So the other thing about the tree of life is that, sorry, some very loud motorbikes going by there, is that the branches reach up into the sky and the roots reach down into the earth, and the branches represent your flourishing in the world, and the roots represent your what nourishes you and what sustains and supports you. And the interesting thing about the tree of life, one of the interesting things for me, is that it can be inverted. So literally it can go the other way. So what is up, what is normally up, i.e. the branches reaching up into the sky, from one perspective can actually feel like down. If you're down there looking up, that's actually down. So this is what I mean about unity. Up is down and down is up. The only thing that we can be certain of is I am here now. We are here now. And it's so beautiful that so many of you have decided to join me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your presence. So grateful. Tell me how you are. Tell me how you're feeling as we reach the end of 2020. It's been a very challenging year, hasn't it? Very, very challenging. But there's been some important lessons. And I'm feeling like 2021 is going to be a very, very very creative year, but also a year of much, much deep learning. Much, much deep learning. So what else do I need to say? So yes, the cosmic tree, the tree of life, can be worked with in different ways. And the other thing about it is that it changes all the time. Obviously it's always growing, like you are, always evolving. but it's an energy, it's a truth, it's a synthesis, it's a bringing together, and that's the energy behind today's meditation. Our tree of life has 7 main roots and 7 main branches, so just be aware of that as we go into the meditation. And we're almost ready. So are you ready? Are you ready? Let me know if you're ready. And all you need to do is to make sure that you can hear my voice. And I'm going to ask you to get comfortable and close your eyes shortly. First of all, I'm going to light some Palo Santo just to bless the space. Come on, it's not wanting to set itself alight. There we go. So just blessing the space. Just getting yourself nice and comfortable in your meditation space, or you may wish to lie down. Get comfortable. Close your eyes. Go within. Begin to breathe, tune into the breath. Not doing anything particular with the breath at the moment, just breathing, just being aware of your body. And we're just going to relax the body now. First of all, just bring your awareness to your body. Very often we're a mind walking around, dragging a body around. But for now, we're going to be fully in our bodies. So just feeling your head and your scalp, bringing your awareness to your forehead, just allowing it to relax. The face carries so much tension, especially at this time of year. Just allowing the forehead to relax, and just being aware of your eyes and your nose and your chin, and around the back of your head and your neck. Just relaxing that whole area. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, relax the head. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, relax the arms, relax the hands, relax the fingers. And bring your awareness now to your shoulders and just allow them to sink down. Just allow your shoulder blades to move down your back, settling and resting. Bringing your awareness now to your chest, your heart, your belly and your torso, your hips, your legs, your feet, your toes. Just feeling it all and letting it relax. Giving yourself the gift of this space. And I'm going to invite you to just go into the space behind your eyes, that dark space. And I'm going to now invite you to see yourself and feel yourself standing outside a garden. You are standing at the gate, the gateway into the garden of the tree of life. The first thing I'm going to invite you to do is just to allow yourself just to shed all of your roles, all of your tight clothing, any roles or masks that you've been carrying around this year. Just allow those to fall down to the ground. And you will notice that just in front of you there is a beautiful silk robe in your favourite colour. And I'm just going to invite you to slip on that robe, which is loose and comfortable and luxurious and beautiful. And just slip that on over your head till it caresses your entire body. And you can move freely and feel the breeze blowing the fabric against your skin. And standing now in this beautiful robe outside the gate, a guide appears. And the guide, our guide today for the garden, who's going to accompany you to the tree of life, is an elephant, or if you prefer, an elephant spirit. So just allow whatever feels nice, whatever feels most appropriate to join you now as you greet the elephant spirit at the gate. This could be an actual physical elephant or a spirit of an elephant, or the energy of an elephant. Just feel the wisdom, the strength, the tenacity of the elephant guide. And now you notice that the gate opens and you step inside with the elephant guide, and you begin to walk, and the gate closes behind you, and you begin to walk along a path, and the path begins to wind through a beautiful garden, the most beautiful garden you've ever seen, full of plants and animals, birds, insects, trees, beautiful pathways leading off to shady groves and little temples. And staying on the main path now with the elephant guide, you have a choice now. The elephant guide stoops low and invites you to climb aboard her back, to ride the elephant if you wish. Or if you prefer, you might just want to walk alongside her, by her side. Either is fine. So whichever you've decided, just allow that to settle as you continue to walk along this pathway, winding through beautiful shady areas and the sun glinting through the clouds and the sound of leaves and the smell of flowers and the buzz of insects. Beautiful abundance here in the garden, and the path winds round and round and round, and you walk with a sense of anticipation, and you're in fact walking in a labyrinth, getting closer and closer to the centre of the labyrinth. And as you turn the next corner, you look ahead, and there you see the tree of life, right in the centre of the garden, growing out of the centre of the garden with magnificent roots reaching down into the earth, and a solid, strong trunk reaching up, and these beautiful, wide-reaching, high-reaching branches reaching up into the sky. And now you climb off the elephant or stand to one side, and the guardian of the tree of life appears. Now the guardian of the tree of life can be a snake or a dragon or a human guide. Whatever feels appropriate, your guide steps forward now and invites you to sit at the base of the tree. So you sit at the base of the tree and you notice that there's a hollow at the base of the trunk which fits your body exactly, and you just allow yourself to settle into that hollow, and it feels really, really comfortable. And you start rubbing your back along the trunk of the tree, connecting with the tree of life, feeling your body against her body, feeling the connection between your back and the trunk. And you look down at your legs, and you notice that your legs are bare. The beautiful silk robe caresses your ankles, and your feet are bare. And your legs are spread out across the roots of the tree. The roots of the tree are all kind of gnarly on the surface, and then they reach down, down, down into the earth. And you lay your legs across the roots now, and feel yourself becoming one with this being. And then looking up into the branches, into the canopy of the branches, you notice that there are 7 main branches reaching up into the sky. And you reach up with your arms, reaching up towards the branches, and you notice the similarity between your arms and the branches, and your fingers become branches coming off the main branches. And just relaxing again, feeling your body at one with the tree. Feeling its strength, feeling its roots, feeling its branches. And looking down first of all at the roots. There are 7 roots reaching out from the base of the tree. You can feel them underneath your legs. You can reach with your hands and feel them growing down into the earth. And these roots are the roots that nourish you and sustain you and allow you to be the magnificent being that you are in the world. Who you are, your body, your skin, your physical being is the trunk of the tree. And what roots you, what feeds you, what sustains you is what we're going to explore now in the 7 roots. So the first root is your physical body. So the first root is feeling into that, feeling into what nourishes your body, what kinds of foods are best for your body, what does your body love, what pleasure can you give your body, how does your body love to move. Just feeling into that. And the second root is your learning and your knowledge. So this represents what you know that you've learned over this lifetime and perhaps many, many lifetimes. Everything that you know and everything that you've learned, just like the wise tree, you are incredibly wise. So that's the second root, your learning and your knowledge. And the third root, reaching round again, is your skills. Everything that you are able to do like no one else can do. These skills are completely unique to you. Even the way you listen is different to the way anyone else listens. Even the way you cook is different to the way anyone else cooks. Even the way you speak, even your energy is totally unique. So the third root are your skills and the things that you are really, really expert at. So your physical body and everything it loves, your learning, your knowledge, your skills, and the fourth root is your spiritual practice. So this is a practice to which you've been wedded for a very, very long time. It may be the first spiritual practice that you developed in your life. It could be the one that you return to again and again. So this is your foundational spiritual practice, which is the fourth root, nourishing you, sustaining you, allowing you to be the magnificent being that you are. And the fifth root, feeling round, the fifth root is your relationship to yourself. Just checking in with that now. What is your relationship to you? Are you able to love yourself every moment, every day? How is your love for yourself right now? And then moving around to the sixth root, which is your creative practice. This is the one creative practice that you could not live without. So for me, this is using words, reading them, writing them, creating with words. So just feeling into your foundation creative practice. And the final and the seventh root is your deep inner knowing. And this is like a tap root that goes down, 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 right into the center of the earth. And And this deep inner knowing is the place of deep wisdom. This is the wisdom that is beyond reason, beyond the mind. Things that you know with every single part of you. And know that each of these seven roots reaches down into the earth, but also we have energy coming from the earth, coming up through these roots, to nourish your being. And whatever comes up for you when we've been touching on these roots is what nourishes you, is what sustains you, is what keeps you here, is fundamental to your identity. And these roots need watering and nurturing too. And we're going to be exploring over the whole year of 2021, we're going to be exploring how to nourish these roots. So now thanking our roots for keeping us stable and strong, and also being aware of any areas that maybe need a bit more attention, a bit more nurturing. We're going to just be aware of that trunk again. We're going to be aware of our body again. And now I'm going to ask you to take your attention to the branches of the tree. So as you look up at the branches, feel the energy of those 7 main branches arching out from the trunk of the tree into the sky, into the cosmos, taking in that energy of limitless possibility. These are the ways, the 7 branches are the ways that you flourish in the world. These are the ways that you grow. These are the ways that you manifest. These are the ways that you present yourself in the world. Growing and connecting. And the first branch is the branch of intimacy. So just feeling into that branch, which may be strong, it may be just a kind of new growth, a new branch. There may be a broken part of it, and there may be a new bud. So just take in the shape of this branch that represents your intimacy, your most intimate relationship. So just feeling into with whom you are most intimate with. And what does intimacy mean to you? You get to define that. You get to define how you want to be, how close you want another to be to you, and what you are prepared to share and show in that relationship. You get to decide where the boundaries are. So that's the first branch, your most intimate relationship. So this can be a relationship that you're in, or it could be a relationship that you're calling in. It can even be a relationship with yourself. And just moving around now to the second branch. So your second branch is the branch of friendship. So just feeling into who do you regard as a friend? Who do you regard as your friends on this earth? Who helps you to feel most you? Just tuning into those people that you have in your life where you can just be completely natural, No need for acts or artifice. Just people you can be completely real with. Just feeling into how that branch feels. Does it feel strong and robust? Does it feel like it needs a bit more growth, a bit more attention, a bit more sunlight? Or is it just flourishing beautifully? And now we're going to consider the third branch, which is the branch. This is one of my favourite branches. This is the branch of quest. So the branch of quest is about adventures that are calling to you. What adventures would you love to have? And these can be actual travel adventures, physical adventures in the world, or new places to explore, or new ideas, or new experiences that you wish to call in. Your quest, your adventures are a vital way that you as a creative spiritual woman express yourself in the world. So just feeling into that third branch, the branch of quest, reaching up, up, up into the cosmos, reaching up into the stars. Anything is possible there. And now just feeling into the fourth branch, which is the branch of home and place. So as we feel into this branch, we feel into where we feel most at home. Where do you feel home is? It could be where you are now, it could be a different place. Just feel yourself in that place now. Where do you call home? So that's the structure that you call home, the physical structure around you that keeps you sheltered and safe. It's also the geographical location of that home, the area that it's in, the country that it's in, the environment around it. Just feeling into that branch now, the branch of home and place. How does that feel? How is that feeling? Is it strong and robust? Does it need a bit more light? Is there some more growing to do? Which direction would it like to grow in? And now we're going to feel into the sixth branch, which is the branch of path. So this is the branch of career, if you like. This is how you are of service to the world. This is the way that you earn a living, the way you earn your livelihood. So it's partly to do with how you earn a living. It's partly to do with how you express yourself. It's also to do with what brings you the most satisfaction and the most joy. And it's also to do with being of service and doing what you love. So the path, the branch of the path. What is your path looking like right now? What's it feeling like? Just look at that branch reaching up into the sky. And now we're going to just feel into the final branch of the tree of life, which is the branch of family and community. So this branch invites you to feel into who do you truly, truly love? Who do you want to spend time with? And in a wider sense, which group of people do you feel that you belong to? Where do you get that sense of belonging? That's your family, your community. And you get to define family as well in any way that you wish. So it doesn't have to be a blood-related family. It can be a family, a soul family that you've been gathering around you over the past few years. I know that I have. Our soul families are becoming more and more apparent. So just feeling into that now, the branch of family and community. So there we have the tree of life. The tree of life, who is you and your connection to the earth, your connection to the entire cosmos of which the earth is part, that vastness of space, that quantum reality where time as we know it on earth doesn't really exist. Space and time have completely different energies and feelings as we reach the outer reaches of the universes. And we reach back into time, and we reach forward in time, and we bend reality. So you are the bridge, you are the connection between the eternal and the real and the stable and the mutable and changeable. The sustaining force of the earth and the opening clarity of the cosmos. You have a direct connection with both. And your connection is the tree of life. You are inseparable from the tree of life. Just going to invite you now in this guided meditation I'm just going to stop speaking for a few seconds, just allow you to connect with everything you've connected with today in this meditation. Just feeling into anything that's come up for you. Just feeling what it's like to feel rooted and what it's like to reach up beyond what is apparently possible. Or if you prefer, from the 3D to the 5D and the 6D and beyond. And now thanking the tree, thanking yourself. It is time to come back into your body, becoming aware of your guide standing alongside you, becoming aware of the elephant guide. And you have another choice now. You can either choose to stay in the garden, or you can choose to climb back onto the elephant or be guided out of the garden for now, knowing that you have the key. You have the key, you are the key, and you can return at any time. So whichever you've decided is absolutely fine. And now that you've connected with the tree of life, as it exists in this energetic space. That is the tree of life we are going to be working with in 2021 in many, many different ways. I'm so excited about this new adventure that we're going to be on together. So just coming back now into your body, in the room that you're sitting or lying in. Just stretching, moving your spine, circling your hips if you wish to. Becoming aware of your breath again, back into the space, and no rush, but when you're ready, just opening your eyes. So let me know how that was for you. Let me know how it was to connect with all of those branches, all of those roots. And let me know how you would like to continue this adventure together. So I hope that that served you. I hope that you got a lot out of that. I'm actually going to invite you now to explore this further with me. And on Monday, from 5 o'clock till 7 o'clock GMT time, I'm going to be hosting a workshop to explore these themes further. So in this workshop, which I'm calling the Tree of Life Visioning Workshop, we're going to be, I'm really excited about this, we're going to be integrating the lessons of 2020, and I don't know about you, but I've had a few. So we're going to be taking in what we've learned from 2020, we're going to be receiving guidance from our higher selves on what our priorities are for 2021. So if there's anything that's come up for you, either in your roots or your branches, that needs attention, that needs strengthening, that needs more nurturing, it is completely possible for you to do that. And so that's the second focus of the workshop. What do you need to prioritize in 2021? And then, and I get ludicrously excited about action steps, as you know, because it's all very well being spiritual and having intentions, but actually making things happen requires us to take action, doesn't it? So the third part of the workshop will be about designing creative, juicy, enjoyable action steps, things that are going to actually set you alight, that are going to help you achieve your goals. These are all of the things that are going to get you into complete harmony and complete alignment in 2021, which is my deepest wish for everyone in this space. This is why I do this. This is why I'm doing this meditation, calling in all of those parts of us now in this beautiful workshop that I'm going to be running on Monday at 5 o'clock. So I'm inviting you into that now. I'm going to pop the details of it above, below, somewhere below or above this space, so you can read about it further, feel into the energy of it, and that invitation is there for you. So the workshop also has a lovely extra. So the workshop itself is going to be 2 hours of working on those 3 areas which I've just outlined. I'm offering it at an amazing investment of £33 for the 2-hour workshop, and for that you also are going to be gifted 1 month's free membership of my inner circle, which is the Temple of the Radical Rising Sisterhood. The Temple of the Radical Rising Sisterhood is where we come together in love and support to rise into our full power and full strength. No more hiding, no more shame, no more hiding the truth, no more faking, no more, dare I say it, no more masks. Being real, being heard, being witnessed, being loved for who you actually are. So this is what we do in the Temple of the Radical Rising Sisterhood, which is a sister space to the Garden of the Tree of Life. So the invitation is to come to the workshop, and if you want to, just do the workshop. But if you also want to stay in the Temple of the Radical Rising Sisterhood for a whole month, I'm going to give you support over the month of January to make sure that your goals actually become realities. Because there are things that we need, and there are things that we want, and there are things that we deserve to have as we come into this beautiful new year full of potential. I just want to close with just a blessing and a prayer for you all, that this, as we come out of a very challenging 2020, that this coming year is nourishing and beautiful. And yes, there will be lessons. We want those lessons, but we also want to call in what's most nourishing for us, and also, most importantly, that we flourish in the way that we need to flourish. So we look after our roots and our branches in 2021. So have a beautiful evening, a beautiful rest of the day, depending on where you are in the world. I will see you soon in some shape or form, hopefully on Monday in the workshop, which I'll post details of below and above. Yes, it is all there available for you, all there available for you. Much, much love. Balance, thank you. I will see you all very soon. Sending my love to you, wrapping you with arms of love.